Hi, welcome to my journey into another Weight Watchers menu plan and grocery haul. I will give you the points that I know, and then we'll talk about the points that I'm not sure of. But this week, I'll tell you, I just was not feeling meal planning. And the funny part is, it wasn't really the meal planning, it was the going back to my room and looking through my binders trying to find something new to make, because I like to try to find new things to make, and I didn't feel like looking through my notebooks and going back. I was cold, I was tired from PT, I was comfortable in my chair. I didn't want to be bothered. So I was talking to Tracy, and she was like bouncing ideas off. I'm like, oh, she said, what about comfort food? And I'm like thinking to myself, that's good. And she goes, well, what about mac and cheese? I'm like, ooh, homemade mac and cheese. So that just sparked it. I just started writing down things that I know we like, things that are no-brainers, things that don't really take, that's why the points are, some of them I know and some of them I don't. They don't really take a recipe. It's like however I decide to make them at the time. And so it came together really easy when I just sit down and don't overthink it, which is my problem a lot of the times, overthinking this thing. But so there's nothing new this week except one recipe on my meal prep. That's it. So let's go on and start. For today, I will have my baked sausage and eggs for breakfast that I prepped. That is 6 points. And for my lunch, I'll have my salmon loaf and Brussels. And that's 2 points. And then for supper, I'm going to do some country style steak and gravy. I've got it marked down for 7 points if I make it my diet way. So I'll just have to see however I decide to make it, how many points they are. And then the rice will only be 3 points. That's for half a cup. And the beans will be 0. So that gives me, if I count 7 points for the steak and gravy, that's 20 points for the day. And I get, yeah, that's right, 20 points for the day. And I get, because I gained that weight, I get 28. I think I popped from 25 to 28. I did. That weight I gained last week popped me on up 3 points. So I've got room to play if my steak and gravy comes out different. And then for Thursday, yeah, that's right. For Thursday, I'll still have the baked sausage and eggs for 6 points and salmon loaf and Brussels for 2 points. And for supper, I'm going to do my homemade mac and cheese, which is 5 points. Okra, which this is I think it's Pig Sweet air fryer, lightly breaded okra. It's good. You pop it in the air fryer, it's good. See, I'll put the breaded okra in the air fryer. I'll spritz it down, but it still comes out dry. But this, it doesn't. It's a good little okra. If you can't fry your okra, which is really the best way, it's good. There's 2 points for a whole cup, which you can't really, well, I guess you could cram them down in there if you wanted to. And then lima beans for 0. And then Friday's going to be the same breakfast for 6 points and the same lunch for 2 points. And that'll be the last days that I have those. And then for supper, we're having sketty, and I've not decided which kind of sketty I'm making. That's why I don't have any points. But I'm guessing it's probably going to be around 10 or 11 points, just because. And some garlic bread. But the thing is, my breakfast and lunch is only 8 points. So that gives me 20 points to mess around with my sketty and my bread snacks. So that's not bad. And then Saturday, I'm going to eat my prep. For breakfast that I prep, I put lunch on the fly, which it could turn out to be my prep or not. But with David home, I'll just put it on the fly. And then I was feeling the sloppy joes. Ooh, I ain't had sloppy joes in so long. So my sloppy joes are 2 points each, not counting the bun. And then the fries, which I don't know what kind of fries I'm going to do, so I don't know how much they'll be. But that gives me 10 points out of 28. So I got 18 points to mess with buns and fries and snacks and lunch. And then Sunday, prep, and on the fly, my prep is 8 points, so it's a little high. And then we're having pizza and salad, and I'm using the pizza kit that I got at BJ's, where one fourth of the kit the crust with the sauce is 3 points. So 3 points plus the cheese I put on it, because I'm just going to make veggie pizzas. So how much ever cheese I put on it, I won't know until I make it. I can't set in my mind an amount of cheese and see if it looks right on the pizza. You know what I'm talking about. And salad, and I don't know how that will turn out. But I have 11 points if you count my breakfast and my pizza crust. So then I got 19 points to play. No. 17. Yeah, 17 points. 17 points to play for my salad and my pizza and my lunch. I don't think that's bad. Knock on wood, if I'll track. That's going to be the hard part, is if I track on the weekend. Because when David's home, it's harder for me to resist snacking. And it's harder for me to track. The weekends are just the worst. I think it's because we're not on a schedule. During the week, Monday through Friday, we're on a schedule. The weekends, not so much. Monday, prep and prep. That's 8 points and 2 points. And then supper's just going to be my hobo dinner, pintos and taters and greens. Now my pintos and my greens will be 0 points, and my taters will be how many ever taters I decide to eat. But without the taters, that's 10 points. So I got a lot of room on Monday. A lot of room. And then Tuesday, prep and prep, 8 and 2. We'll get to the prep in a minute. And copycat KFC bowls. I'm not sure how much they are. I'm going to point them as I make it, because I'm using the steaming mashed potatoes. I'm not sure how far they're going to spread out. So I'm not sure how many of the popcorn chickens I'm going to use, how much of the gravy will be on there. So I'm just going to point that as I make it. I'm guessing it's going to be around 8 points, 9 points, I don't know. And green beans for 0. So without counting my KFC bowl, I've only got 8 points. So I think I can fit it in 20 points. So that is my week. I think I've got a good week. Sometimes, I don't plan. I do bad. I don't plan and know, okay, you're going to have this many points for your supper. I just know what I want to cook, and I put it in, and then I like fill it in after the fact, which probably is not the best thing to do, but this week it worked. So I guess there's something to be said for taking the tried and true route. Now for breakfast prep, I'm doing something I've made many times, scrambled eggs casserole, because it is so good. I wanted something easy and familiar, and that's it. So it's 8 points. And I have that other half a pound of sausage that I cooked for prep this week, just waiting, because that's what it uses. And then for lunch, this is a pound dropper recipe, copycat Wendy's chili. So whether it tastes like it or not, that's to be seen. But if it's good, it's good. And it's only 2 points. So come on, you can't beat that. Now her recipe is, to me, I consider a double, because it's 2 pounds of meat, 2 cans of this, 2 cans of this, 2 cans of this. I just cut it completely in half because I just wanted it for my meal prep. I thought I could do the whole thing, make a meal prep, and then have a supper out of it, but I didn't do that. Which you could probably do the whole double thing and then freeze it. So there's lots of options. And she gives you the option to cook it on the stove, cook it in a crock pot, and cook it in the Instant Pot. So I'll have to decide which way I want to cook it. My groceries are coming this morning from Walmart, which I think, when I sat down, I saw a notification that I think they've been delivered. So they're probably on the front porch, which is super cold. So there's not anything, I don't have anything frozen anyway. And then I have a few things I need to get from Food Line. And that's what we're seeing this week. So we will just turn around and look at it. Here we're going to start with Food Line. Nope, Walmart. Got my skim milk. I did look it up. 1 cup is 3 points. And then y'all know my half and half doesn't have points. That's how I like to see it. And I got the 2% milk for me from when I want some milk. And it's 5 points a cup. This, David didn't get the diet kind, but he wanted the cran pineapple because it's really good. So he's taking a treat. And in case you're interested, it is 6 points for 1 cup. And of course, we know our eggs are 0. And I went for the Daisy Light. I meant to get the big one, but I messed up. So I thought I would go for the Daisy Light to save some points. 2 tablespoons is 2 points. That's not bad. And being it's Daisy, it's probably pretty good. And then I got some more of these cracker cuts because we have some salami left. And I want us to use it up, and we were just about out of cheese. So 3 of these little slices, little squares, is 5 points. And then we're having fried, oh, I forgot to tell y'all, I forgot to write it down. We're having fried weenies with our pinto, was it with our pinto beans? I put it down. We're having fried weenies with something. Anyway, we got to where we like these Oscar Mayer beef pretty good. They're 6 points a weenie. So one of them days is going to have 6 points added on it. And then I ran out of my dried black-eyed peas on New Year's Day, so I needed some more of those, and those are 0. And this here, I needed, and I found out it does use beef gravy on the Copycat KFC bowls, not chicken. This value size, which is more than we need, was cheaper than the smaller size, so I went with it. 50% more. I don't know why it's cheaper, but anyway, it's very low in points. 1/4 cup is only 1 point, so that's real good. And then A1 surprised me. This is for David. I don't eat it. I forgot to write it down. I didn't want to write on his bottle. It was only like 1 point for 1 or 2 tablespoons. Very low point. So if you need something to dip, point out A1 in your app. Very low. So was this. It was like 0 for 1 tablespoon, 1 point for 1 tablespoon. This was a substitution. And I didn't get it. Oh, it's medium. I'm going to give that to Holly right away. Let me put that over there. I didn't get the chance to deny it. It came too late. Or I saw it too late. Whatever. I wanted the Taco Bell sauce. But that's what we got. And then here I needed a cream of celery. It is 7 points for the whole can. And then the tomato sauce, I think it's 0. I didn't look it up, but I think it's 0. And the corn and the kidney beans are 0. And then I needed some more Ritz crackers. I was liking these little stacks. They're that big. That's how big the crackers are. So you don't have a hole full and open, tempted to eat it. But 5 crackers is 3 points. That's what we're eating with our salami and cheese. And then I was just about out of my minute rice. I like to have that on hand for last minute rice. Half a cup is 3 points, just like any other rice. And then our bread, my Sara Lee Delightful, I went with the white instead of the multigrain. It's a true 1 point each. So just keep eating, 1 point per slice. The Thomas's English Muffins, this is the light, let's see, light multigrain. I think these are, 100 calories. They're only 2 points. And then David's bread, I looked it up. It's 1 point for, I didn't write it on there, I forgot. I think it's 1 point for 1 slice, maybe 3 for 2. Not bad for regular, what I call regular bread at all. So if you like whole wheat bread, it'll pay you to just scroll through the app looking up different brands and whatnot. So this is Walmart, and coming up next will be Food Line. Okay, so here is my Walmart. No, I said that wrong the last time. Food Line. I got the cube steak for supper tonight. I thought it was on sale, but apparently it wasn't. Whatever. And the 93% lean, they had to substitute these 2 things because they didn't have it in this kind of pack, which I didn't even know they sold it in this pack. But that's fine. These would be easy to freeze and take up a lot less room. And then this was on sale, the chuck roast, I mean. So I got it to put in the freezer because we like a good roast, and so I thought I'd get it while it was on sale. And then this was a splurge. These good Texas toast garlic breads to go with our spaghetti. I just wanted to splurge on that. And then this I wanted for our Sloppy Joes for a nice change of pace. The good onion buns. Hadn't had them in a very long time. Me and my mama used to love to get these when I was growing up. And I thought, well, that'd be a nice change of pace for Sloppy Joes. Oh, I didn't point them out. I don't know. I'll have to look them up. And then I didn't point out. I was just worried about filming. There's really nothing to point out here. It's just meat and bread and vegetables. Oh, my taco sauce, which is probably 0 or 1. They didn't have it at Walmart, but they had it here, so I picked up 2 of them. And then I got to thinking we was out of French fries, so we needed those to go with our Sloppy Joes. And then I saw they had pears on sale, so I thought I'd get me a few of those. And I needed some celery. It was on sale, so it was cheaper to get this, like $1.19, than to get that little pack. And then these were on sale, actually, so I got 2 of those. I needed 2 of those green peppers, and then the avocados for David. And the bananas, I'm going to try to eat some myself. And then some tomatoes and lettuce. So that's it. A couple non-food items from both stores, but that'll do it. So that'll do it for me today. I hope you're having a good hump day, and I will see you tomorrow on weigh-in. Wish me luck.